Hi, I'm Lyssa Adkins and I'm a coach of Agile coaches. One of the things I love the very most about Agile frameworks is that they are all based on values. A bunch of guys didn't sit around thinking, oh, what's the smartest possible process we could come up with? Instead, they sat around thinking, what values are we missing in our work lives? What would we want more of? And what can we create that gives us more of these things? Commitment, respect, openness, focus, courage. These are the Scrum values, for example. So Scrum, one of the most popular Agile methods, is built on these 5 things: commitment, respect, openness, focus, and courage. So if you think about these as the roots of a tree, if you pay any attention to these roots at all and water the tree, you'll notice that the tree will start to grow. Now, when the tree grows and you have a team working with an Agile method like Scrum, then you'll notice some characteristics of high performance. So first of all, you should probably notice that you don't need to be a great artist to do this work at all, to do the work of being an Agile coach. Just look what I drew. It's not great. What's important are the ideas, though. And these ideas about team performance and high-performing teams come from a book called Collaboration Explained by a woman named Jean Tabeka. It's a great book. She gives us a pretty good starter definition of high-performance teams. She says that they are self-organizing versus being organized by people's roles or titles, that they're empowered to make decisions, and they don't wait around figuring out how they're empowered. They just start making decisions, and they figure out the boundaries of that. They believe that together the team can do anything. They're like, yeah, bring us the next challenge. We can do it. Because of that, team success, even more than individual success, means the most to them. This is a team that is motivated by trust versus being motivated by fear or anger. They own their decisions and commitments. They can stand by what decisions they've made. They can tell you what commitments they're working on because they're part of who they are. They own them. This is a team that is consensus-driven, which means they hear a wide divergence of all ideas from everyone who has an idea before they converge on the one they jointly decide to take action on. Also, on this high-performing team, you will see constant constructive disagreement. They're going to talk to one another. They are going to argue even, and as long as it's constructive, that's great. We want that sort of thing on an Agile team because we're not going for mediocre results faster, even though Agile methods are good for that. What we're going for is something even better. So the cool thing about this is when you focus an Agile team on a metaphor like this, then you can start asking questions like, hey, where are our roots weak? Or what of these high performance characteristics do we want to get now? Or which is not here, and because it's not here, it's standing in our way of getting some fruits. So the fruits you're looking for on an Agile team, first of all, you're just going to get faster results. Now, I just mentioned this. This sometimes turns into mediocre results faster. So if that's better than where you were before with your organization, well, that could be okay. But don't stay here, because what we really want to see are the right results. We want to be going down blind alleys a lot less. We want to be producing stuff that's really valuable a lot more. Another fruit that you'll get, and this is the one we're really going for when we have all of these things working together, is you want the team to have astonishing results. Guess what? This is what Agile methods were built for. They were built for us to have astonishing results where team members look at each other and go, wow, where did that come from? Where managers say to one another, you know, we could have never come up with that. Sure glad we have this team working on it. Where teams are seen as the hub of value production in the company because they come up with such great and astonishing results. Now, on these teams, there are a couple other fruits too. These teams have room for team and individual growth. In fact, you should be seeing the team grow together, and you should be seeing each individual grow, professionally, personally, the whole 9 yards. Because when they do, that creates an environment where these roots get even stronger and this tree gets even more amazing. The other thing we see with teams that have got this stuff going on is we see teams that can do anything. Really, They can do anything. In fact, it's much easier for a team that has this sort of stuff happening to come up to a totally new domain and learn a brand new domain of knowledge and tools and skills than it is for them to start from scratch and build another team. So, organizations who are using Agile well will find that they want to leave teams in place over the longer haul and then just pump the highest business value initiatives to those teams one after the other. This is an important idea, this high performance tree, because you can be doing Agile methods, you can be doing the practices all perfectly, and if you're not paying attention to values and not paying attention to what fruits you want to get and what high performance looks like for your organization, and actually just for your team, forget the organization, just start with the team. If you're not paying attention to those things, then you can have Agile in name only. You can be going through these rote mechanical things. It's actually not that much better. So go for the high performance tree. I coach Agile coaches to give this or some other metaphor to their teams so that they can enact their teams on their own journey toward high performance just by asking questions like, hey, what fruits do we want to get next? Or what high performance characteristics are lagging? What do we want to do about that? Or where are our roots weak? Oh, we see the openness root is weak because we're not talking to one another. That's the kind of results you want. So this and more is in the book called Coaching Agile Teams. I wrote it. I'm a coach of Agile coaches. My name is Lyssa Adkins. I'm all about helping the next generation of excellent Agile coaches emerge.